किसी भी इंसान से जब आप बहुत ज़्यादा अटैच होते हो ना, एंड फॉर सम रीजंस इफ थिंग्स डोंट वर्क आउट बिटवीन द टू ऑफ यू, देन it's very necessary for you to then detach yourself from that person so that you can gain back your normal life. And काफ़ी बार वो process ही बहुत difficult होता है, and लोगों को समझ नहीं आता कि कैसे करें, कैसे detach हो, because at some point in your life you were so attached to them and now you're not able to do anything in your life because you still cannot stop thinking about that person. And for this, it is necessary for you to detach yourself from them. Now let's talk about why emotional detachment is important. सबसे पहली चीज, to regain your emotional equilibrium. आपका जो एक emotional state था, like very stable emotional state you had before this relationship or before you met this person or before this thing happened to you. You were a normal, happy person. You were normally sailing in your life. But now that this person came in your life and now you're no longer together, because of this you might be feeling a lot of highs and lows of a lot of disturbance in your emotional equilibrium, जिसकी वजह से जो आपका decision making ability होता है वो भी disturb हो जाता है. So rather than taking rational decisions, rather than taking decisions that are which make sense, you start thinking too much from your emotional point of view. You start taking emotional decisions rather than rational decisions. And that is not good. The second reason why emotional detachment is so important is to protect your mental health. So when you hold on to a strong emotional bond that you once had, when you keep holding on to that bond, you experience a lot of stress and anxiety. आप जब बहुत ज़्यादा किसी चीज़ के बारे में सोचते हो which didn't work out, it causes you a lot of stress and anxiety, and because of that you're not able to grow in your life. Because of that you're not able to move ahead in your life. So this is another reason why it is so important to let go of that thing that you're holding on to. So इससे क्या होता है, आपका जो mental well-being होता है उस पर आप ध्यान दे पाते हो, and you're able to reclaim your mental well-being, and you're able to think rationally and take proper decisions. You're able to make better choices. Now emotional detachment also helps you in reclaiming your identity. So before you met this person or before this bond, you had some identity, right? You were a certain kind of person, but after this attachment happened, then you became a little different person. Like your identity was along with that person, or your identity became a little different than what it was before you met this person. So because of that, you somewhere lose yourself in the process. Now your emotional detachment is important because once you detach yourself from that feeling, from that bond, from that connection, you are able to reclaim your identity. You are able to get back the identity that you once had, and that helps you in realizing your own self-worth. Another reason why you must detach is to open the doors for new opportunities. Sometimes we are so stuck with a single thing that we are not able to move ahead in our life. We are not able to do anything because we are so stuck. Like we have decided that we cannot do anything better with our lives, and we'll be here only. Like we'll not move, and we cannot move. We think like that. So because you have this roadblock in your life, because of that, new opportunities are not coming in your life. You are not letting new opportunities come in your life. You're not opening the doors for new opportunities. A single door closes and a lot other doors open. So you need to let this go so that you can make way for new opportunities in your life. Now let's discuss a few steps that will help you in detaching yourself emotionally from someone. The first thing is accept the reality as it is. जैसी चीजें हैं, जो भी हुआ है, just accept it कि okay, this has happened, this is what it is, this is something that has happened with me. Just accepting it. Sometimes, a lot of the times what we do is we ignore the reality. We say कि नहीं, this has happened, like in reality you're very sad, but you'll never accept that you're sad. You will tell everyone ki no, I'm fine, I'm happy, nothing has happened. So nothing has happened करके ना हम काफी बार अपनी emotions को छुपाते हैं. We shouldn't do that because that ultimately affects our mental health. So you need to accept the reality. You need to accept कि okay, this has happened, so that you can focus on fixing that thing. The next and the very important thing is set clear boundaries. जिस भी इंसान से आपको emotionally detach होना है, set clear boundaries with them. You cannot expect कि आप नॉर्मली उनसे बात करते रहोगे पूरे टाइम and still you will be able to detach yourself from them. If you really want to detach yourself from someone, you need to limit your conversations. You need to restrict them. If required, you need to block them from your social media, from everywhere that you can see. If you talk to them, it's never going to work out. You're never going to be able to detach yourself from them. Nowadays, if that person even sees your stories, or even if that person likes your post or comments, it affects you a lot. And if you're really really trying to detach yourself from them, you should firstly cut them out from your social media. Now, as harsh as that sounds, it is the most important thing. Social media is a major part of our daily lives, and we do a lot of things on social media. We are available most of the time on social media, and we keep checking, these notifications, likes, views, so story views, and these kind of things. So the first thing and the most important thing is you need to restrict them or block them from your social media if you really want to cut them out from your life, or you really want to detach from them. Now the next one is focus on self-care. Now, since you have a lot of time with yourself, try focusing on yourself. Try understanding yourself better, because when you are with someone, sometimes you also lose yourself in the process. You lose touch with your own reality. So use this time to understand yourself better. Start practicing mindfulness, start journaling, start pursuing your hobbies for which you never had time earlier. Start using this time to pursue your hobbies, to do things that you like to do, to just prioritize yourself in this time. Basically pamper yourself as much as possible, and focus on different aspects of self-care, and this will really help you a lot in detaching yourself from them. Now the next one, again very important, which I tell everyone, and that is journal the process. Start writing whatever you're feeling. Scribble down your thoughts, whatever is coming in your head, just write it down, because sometimes we also don't know what's going on in our head, but once we put it on a piece of paper, it starts making sense. And we also get to know ourselves better when we put it on a piece of paper. मेरे साथ भी काफी बार होता है, मैं एंग्शियस फील कर रही होती हूँ बहुत ज़्यादा, बट मुझे पता नहीं होता क्यों हो रहा है. बट आई हैव डेवलप्ड दिस हैबिट जहाँ की जब भी मुझे एंग्शियस फील होता है, मैं एक नोटपैड और पेन लेके लिखने लग जाती हूँ. जो भी मेरे दिमाग में थॉट आता है बस लिखने लग जाती हूँ. एंड देन व्हेन आई हैव रिटन लाइक 4-5 पेजेस, देन आई लुक एट इट एंड आई रियलाइज कि अच्छा इतना सब चल रहा था. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दिस आई वॉज नॉट एबल टू आई वाज फीलिंग सो एंग्शियस, और आई वॉज नॉट एबल टू रिलैक्स. सो स्टार्ट जर्नलिंग. एंड जर्नलिंग से क्या होता है कि काफ़ी बार जो आपके पास्ट चीज़ें जो होती हैं ना आपके दिमाग में, जो बैठी रहती है बहुत टाइम से, वो चीज़ें निकल के आती हैं, एंड इट गिव्स यू अ लॉट ऑफ क्लैरिटी. नाउ द लास्ट वन इज सीक सपोर्ट. अगर आपको लगता है कि आपका जो आप बिल्कुल भी डिटैच नहीं हो पा रहे हो, एंड आपका आपकी डेली लाइफ में बहुत ज़्यादा हैम्पर हो रहा है, एंड यू आर हैविंग अ लॉट ऑफ नेगेटिव थॉट्स एंड इट्स इंक्रीजिंग डे बाय डे, देन प्लीज सीक प्रोफेशनल सपोर्ट. Seek support of a counselor, seek support of a coach, of a mental health professional who could help you in this kind of situation. You can also join some support groups where you can discuss and vent out your feelings and feel better about it. Sometimes guidance from a counselor can provide you strategies to heal and grow from a situation. So those were the few things that I wanted to talk about in this podcast episode. I hope you benefited from it. I hope you liked it. I'm hoping that if you clicked on this video, then you are really looking for ways on how you can detach yourself from someone, and I hope this video or this episode helped you in some way. Please let me know कि इस वीडियो ने आपको कैसे हेल्प किया, एंड आप क्या स्टेप्स लेने वाले हो फ्रॉम दिस एपिसोड और फ्रॉम एनीवेयर. लाइक इफ यू आपके पास और भी कोई तरीके हैं तो आप प्लीज़ कमेंट्स में बताना, सो दैट अदर्स हु आर वाचिंग दिस एपिसोड can benefit from that. So on that note, I will end this one here. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done yet. Also follow me on my Instagram. I'll put the link of everything in the description section, so make sure you go and check that out. Also, if you're listening to this on any podcast streaming platform, then please make sure you follow me there also. And yeah, I'll see you again very, very soon in my next one. Till then, bye.